Hey guys, and welcome to a series I am extremely excited about. It is Blood Bowl 2, newly released. The only kind of caveat I want to put on this is the first episode is kind of, in my opinion, boring. Hopefully it improves. When I release the first episode, I'm almost going to release the second episode. The reason it's kind of boring is the first episode's a lot of tutorials and stuff. There is a lot of cool stuff with the talking between well, this is Jim Johnson, he's a vampire, and this is Bob Bifford, and he's obviously an ogre. There are introductory guys. The cutscenes they made for them are pretty cool. So every time there's a match, if you just want to, okay, so I recorded this once and I cut out all the matches, but I wasn't really happy with it. Because if people actually wanted to see that, then they'd miss out on it. So I thought I'd make this first episode. I'd do all the tutorial stuff in one episode. Like I said, if you don't watch this episode, you're not going to miss out on anything. I'm going to, hopefully, I've only played a little bit of the campaign here, so it's just 6%, so,
Talismans R Us are certainly making a splash on the used arcane item retail scene, right?
I'd say less of a splash and more of an incendiary fire. You just can't trust sorcerers.
So I don't like talking over people in my Let's Plays. Maybe I'll talk over these guys if they get annoying, but they have a lot of things they say. But anyway, like I said, so hopefully the second episode's going to be more into what Blood Bowl's actually like. Part of the reason I wanted to cut out these first couple battles is they're not really truly what more Blood Bowl's about. The second battle I think is better, but it's still really, to me, not what Blood Bowl should be like. Blood Bowl, you should be able to pick your team. You should have a passion for your team. Blood Bowl's a game about just loving your team, enjoying your team, knowing the players on your team, giving them fun names, doing fun stuff with them. And the campaign forces you to play humans, which in my opinion is the most hated team in Blood Bowl. And some people like humans, but they're just a very basic team. They don't have a lot of interesting skills. They're not particularly cool in any way. They're just the humans. But with that kind of out of the way, again, if you're an experienced Blood Bowl player, this is pretty painful, these matches. And so you can even just skip to the second one. But I would recommend watching this episode and watching the comments between Jim and Bob. They're pretty funny, and it gives you an idea what the campaign's going to be about. I'm thinking the way the campaign's set out that we're actually going to have to play the humans the whole time, but
Fitness Club.
whatever.
Evening
Let's get into it.
You Cabalvision viewers out there in the old world and beyond. I hope your crystal ball is fully charged, and if not, find yourselves a wizard and chain him to it. Because the 25-13 season promises to be one hell of a show, doesn't it, Bob?
It sure does. Oh, and iron, Jim.
Iron what, Bob? Your shirt?
Chains, Jim. Iron.
Thank you. But what about all you new viewers who are joining us for the first time? How would you explain a game of Blood Bowl to someone who hasn't experienced the joy and delight of it before, Bob?
Firstly, I'd say, under what toilet in the realm of chaos have you been hiding? Then I'd begrudgingly explain that Blood Bowl is a visceral, violent sport where two teams of players must get an inflated pig bladder or ball across a large field into the opponent's end zone by any means necessary to score a touchdown. The catch? There's only one ball, and the opposing team is trying to do exactly the same thing. The match lasts for 2 halves of 8 turns. The team with the most touchdowns wins.
Very nicely summed up, Bob. So, what about the teams? It promises to be an interesting season, especially for the Reikland Reavers. Let's remind ourselves by taking a quick look what happened in their final game last year.
So that's Bob and Jim, our announcers. Going to give you an introduction to them.
Just look at those.
So this is our team, the Reavers.
A frozen spell. Could they not just let it all go?
Look at player 16, Josh Kirschner. He just stands there, That's that block fork smacking right in the kisser.
So again, like I said, this has nothing to do with Blood Bowl. It's part of the reason I don't like it.
Do they?
I know. No wonder this team hasn't won anything in 20 years. There's only so many double skulls rolls you can take. Fans start claiming that's a load of steaming bull.
Ah, no, that was the Reavers' last public appearance, summing up 10 seasons of decline.
Yeah, so I think it's just showing us that the team's bad, but I don't get it.
That's what I can't understand.
The word is, Bob, that J.J. Griswold Jr. hasn't got the cash to replace them.
Yeah? Oh, Griswold was once said to be even richer than you, Jim. He's now down to his last few pennies after paying the likes of Griff Oberwald his massive wage for several decades. I guess he'll just have to put up with using last season's dregs. Anyway, enough yapping. Let's see how they do in this preseason match.
So the preseason match here, they mentioned, is a very uneven match, and they're going to mention that here in the intro. Pretty much the reason why is, if you look at our roster, we have 11 players, but of those 11 players, we have 2 throwers, 4... do we have 3 blitzers? Oh no, this is 3 blitzers, but an ogre and a catcher. So, where you look at their team, we have to go back. They have 12 players, but they're 4 linemen, blitzers, catchers. They're actually not that different. I thought they were a lot different. Our team's just valued way more. Like, we're 1680, they're 850. I just don't know why that is, but anyway, we'll just hop into the match.
Well, let's see how the Reavers get on. It's their first match, under the leadership of the new coach in a preseason friendly.
Never use the word friendly in connection with Blood Bowl, Jim. You'll end up getting sued for false advertising. Okay, let's take a look.
And that's one reason I love the Warhammer universe, is ogres say stuff like "wiv." Like, it's awesome. I just love that kind of stuff.
Good day, sports fans.
And we've got an interesting...
So this is the stadium we're at.
Where the sides are not evenly matched. Bob's quite excited, aren't you, Bob?
Thrilled, more like you.
I like what they've done with the intro cinematography. They give you team presentation and everything. They used to kind of do this, but it was kind of a lot more informal. So scans over shows you the teams. And it also shows you a lot better the scale of these players. Like how much bigger the ogre is than anybody else. He's just massive. So. Okay. So you can see all just basic human players, not much to them. So. At the beginning of the game, there's always a coin flip. So, besides who goes first or second, which is a strategic advantage.
This game features a human team. They're adaptable.
So.
And tasty. But they can't always specialize to the degree.
Okay, so, pretty much, they just let you move in this first game, which is why I say it's so, like, lame.
Is that...
Pretty much.
Can't be.
I'll explain it to you real quickly. It's not that complicated. You can move up to 7 squares, or whatever your movement allowance is. So rather, if your movement allowance is 7, you can move 7 squares, plus 2. Every character can always move 2 extra squares. To move those 2 extra squares, you need to do going for it, which is, you roll a 6-sided dice. On a 1, you fall down, and lose your turn. So. You can also blitz as well. But anyway,
well, he's certainly experienced.
So we can't even lose blocks at this point, which is really, really weird. So watch. We'll just win all our blocks automatically. So normally you should have to do dice rolls to block. There's risks. Every block has a risk. Blood Bowl's really a game about risk management. And well, this first thing's not. There's no risk management. You succeed in every action you take. I think you can probably fail on passes and stuff, but pretty much our goal here is to win as quickly as possible. So, We're gonna blitz over here. And since we blitzed, we can still move. Ooh, I actually should have blitzed from that direction. Because now I have to put my player here and leave that guy open. Oh, I guess, do I have a lineman? Okay, I do have a blitzer here I can use. Pretty much I want to tie up this player so he can't charge my players.
That's it. Get in their face.
If these were orcs or something, I might not want to zone them out like this. But since they're humans, I'm not as worried about it. I want to make it so they can't really block me that effectively.
The players
arrive there. I want to get the ball with my thrower. This is my catcher. I want to get my catcher onto this side. I don't really want to tie him up if I can help it. So, catchers are good at catching, throwers are good at throwing. Should make sense to you. Guess I'll just put him there. So, if you move into, pretty much, each character has things called tackle zones. If you move into those tackle zones, you have to dodge out or knock down the player. So these players will stand up on the next turn. So I don't want to put my catchers in their tackle zones. This is not even a great setup either. But
pick up the ball.
I'm not really that worried about setting it up because pretty much this match is just running it into the end zone. There's not that really much to it. Like seriously, you just gotta run to the end zone, then the other team will give up. So that's my focus here. Not gonna waste a whole lot of time on anything too fancy. I'm just gonna do that. So the way I set it up is I try and protect this catcher and my thrower at least a little bit. So. But worst case, I can always blitz, so.
You need to be close. So close they can smell your breath and see the dead insects in your teeth.
That's I love Bob Bifford's commentary. It's always so funny. Okay. So it pretty much tells you it takes 3 action points to send someone up. This is my catcher. Cannot quite make it to the end zone, but if you knock down guys, you can get pretty close. Not sure if I can make a cage for my players or not. Possibly could. Now I'm going to have a guy behind my lines. Guess I'll just move him there to cover that player. This is my catcher. That's the catcher I'm going to use. So I want to knock this guy down. So my catcher can get down there. So,
bit of a lull. What are you up to, Bob?
just kind of knock down all these players now. Again, this isn't always how you'd actually do it. It's kind of a weird game. Also, would have followed there, but it doesn't give you the choice here to use following actions. So. Okay. Here and there. Probably doesn't matter that much. I guess it depends where I want to put my thrower. Oops, no, I don't want to do that. I'm not quite used to the deselect menus yet, but I think we'll go there.
Those players are very close. Smells like a fight is about to happen.
Put that guy there. It's like I said, that's a pretty weak cage, but that guy down. The good thing about humans is they have some pretty good movement range, so I usually like playing like tougher, bashy teams. So I do have guys on the far side of my end, but like I said, kind of a weak cage setup here. like I said, I'm just trying to play quick. I'm not really trying to, like,
I can't see
really pay attention to what I'm
Player
doing.
and Captain with Warhammer on the first ship. And where's the mighty Zug? Why is he not ripping Lyman's heads off? I thought the violence quota was severely down. Why are they not?
And I noticed they're not
Haven't
blitzing
you,
either, so
Ever since his
I
men's
think
fragrance
we pretty much won this
corrupted
one.
by Griff flopped, he hasn't been seen all off-season. Rumor has it his investors are not happy and want their money back.
I tried some of that scent. What was he thinking? I'm an ogre, and even I couldn't stand the smell. I'd rather take a drag from a goblin's crotch than wear that. What about Zug? Why isn't he here?
Zug's so disgusted with the Reavers' performance of late. But if a Reikland legend like Helmut Zwimmer is back, well, you never know.
I don't like it.
okay, well, oops.
The whole point of watching
Gonna
the
go
Reavers
for
is
the
glorious
dodge
devastation
here.
and maiming left in Zug's wake. Ah, I love a good maiming bee.
Nah,
I
just didn't get the dodge.
You know that, jump.
God forbid now. Really?
No need to be like that.
Guess I could just
My
move
life
up. Is this a
coach says
catcher?
I have a very
That's a
deep
blitzer.
and healthy baritone.
Why don't we just go for that? He did make the dodge.
Now that's a maneuver, if ever I saw one.
Just get another player out there. Okay, move that guy there. If I would have succeeded the dodge, it pretty much would have. Oops. How far can Thor make it? I have to do if okay, but if I moved him first. Could do a short pass. One thing you do is you can actually count movement allowances. And it's a recommended thing to do. But I don't know. I really should be paying more attention, but I'm just so not interested in this actual non-blood ball. That's a bad place to put that player, actually. You also want to create like almost like a cage.
That ball's starting to look a little tatty. When are they gonna replace it?
I don't
for
know,
it.
Bob, and I know what you're doing. You just want me to set you up.
Ogres are hard to knock down,
New
so
balls,
put them
please.
there.
I'm not going to do it.
Buzzkill.
Perfect. Kinda clear up the field, and then we should be able to quite easily get a touchdown next turn. So like I said, guys, I'm not trying my best. Really just trying to get all of these things over with as quickly as possible. Probably don't even need to knock down these guys, but just in case. However, yeah, that makes sense. They already prefer it in action, so perfect. End the turn. I didn't put anybody guarding him, but like I said, they don't blitz. They never blitz, so just don't really want them to. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's no point putting my ogre there because they always like first hit knock people down. But
They've gone into the opponent's tackle zone. Should be good.
I think players actually have infinite agility and stuff too. But okay, there we go. Finally. But
I think they're waiting for the ball now.
just in case you can fail throws, we'll just run it straight in. So,
Fast. If they keep doing that, we'll be in double figures by the end of the second half.
oh, as far as going to turn encoding down to 720. If it's a little bit glitchy, that will be resolved in the second episode. I have it at 1080 right now, and I should be recording at 720 because my computer can't quite do 1080. So, conceded the match, we win by default. So, but like I said, we'll get into more of that, how winning, losing, what it affects when we're actually playing for real. But maybe I guess the next one is... I guess I can go through it quickly. So, if you get a touchdown, you get 3 SP. If you get a completed pass, you get 1 XP on the thrower. If you injure someone, you get 2 SP. And then there's a MVP who gets 5 MP, or gets 5 SP. So, that's how that works.
Well, would you look at that? The Reavers won!
Yeah, but the Saints whipped out early.
Hold on! I have shocking news. JJ has fired the whole Reavers squad.
Not that shocking, Jim. Griswold's having a clear out before the 25-13 season gets underway. One default win against no-hopers like the Saints ain't gonna cut it. He should have done it sooner.
So if the whole squad's been sacked, where's this new coach going to find his team, Bob?
JJ's a cunning old devil, Jim. My contacts say he can get a whole squad of fresh-faced wannabe new players from the rejects found on that reality Cabalvision show. Reikland ain't got talent.
It sounds like a risky strategy to me, Bob.
Risky, Jim? I've seen snotlings come up with more competent plans.
We've again. So anyway, now they have us buy our team. Again, we have to play as the crappy humans. So I think it explains how lines work, but you can have at least 11 players on the field. And I don't think they usually get this much money. Like, I really don't, because this seems like a lot of players. Unless human players are really cheap. So we're going with one, because usually you can't buy your big guy right away. And maybe the humans can, but... yeah. 633.8. So yeah, I actually played this before and we have lots of money, so... If you look difference, the reason catchers can afford to have so much movement allowance is because they have 1 less strength, which is a huge thing, but... We may as well go with 2 of them. We'll buy 2 first, and then we'll buy our linemen. You also want to end up with extra players. This gives us enough for an extra lineman and an extra catcher. Bottom says order because they don't actually let you choose which players to field. Seems to be almost seemingly
How's this new coach
random.
doing
So
Bob?
Well, he managed to put some names in the roster so far, Jim. I wouldn't call them contenders for the Chaos Cup just yet.
the cool thing is you can sign sponsors now, which is kind of cool. Not sure how it does yet, but
the Reikland Reavers have a sponsor.
I only hope they read the small print, Bob. I remember I once signed a contract to get eternal life. It sounded so simple. But the whole craving blood, dread vampire curse thing, well, that wasn't in 12-point Helvetica, I can tell you.
that's a joke. I like the contract that's not in 12-point Helvetica. So, we're actually lucky this team has this many goblins. Makes it a lot worse. But Black Orcs are crazy. They're one of the... Okay, first thing to say, Orcs have lower movement allowance, but high armor values. So, they're not to fight with Blitzers, are kind of the exception. They have more movement allowance, and the block skill. So, and plus they have cool names. So, and unlike a lot of the Orc teams, throwers actually get the skill Sure Hands, which is neat. So, at least it did in the first game. I'm sure they did change it, because it's in the... There's actually a Blood Bowl manual, and they try to keep it as much as they can.
I was excited as a snotling in a pump wagon, Jim. If the rumors are true, the Reavers have finally got a sponsor. Well, subject to contract negotiations.
That's true, Bob. It's not set in stone yet. But the newly reformed NAF are certainly putting pressure on them to get funding. Gone are the days when any Targ, Dieter, or Harbinger can turn up with a team of nobodies. With Cabalvision HD comes money, and so you'll need the gold to get in. Even a franchise with as much history as Reikland. So, who have they got?
An outfit called Parstown X3.
Never heard of them.
They manufacture bell polishing cream. They're not big corporate players, Jim. That's a sponsor the Reavers wouldn't even have considered in their heyday. But beggars can't be choosers.
So, this game is more towards an actual game that we play, but I still don't like it because we're playing as the humans! Who plays as the humans?
Jim Johnson and Bob Bifford here. It's orcs versus humans.
I love the cameras too.
Men. An endearing lineup and always a guarantee of.
So when I play as my orc teams, I'm always like, yes! Yes, we're playing a human team! Because humans are squishy, they try to run the ball, and they're not particularly good at it. So, they have to block and stuff, where the orcs love blocking. Like this team is because goblins on. I never play with goblins on my orc teams, ever. I just go with a full orc lineup. Last times I would even use the troll. I just go with all orcs. But
Greenskin teams are tough and can hit hard. What are your thoughts, Bob?
okay, so we're receiving again. Oh, so we got lucky. The ball landed on us. So pretty much they're letting us use block. So. Oh, that's neat, they put a turn counter on the top there. So now we can actually block, which is, in my opinion, a very big thing in Blood Bowl. So, you want to... Okay, so it's risky to do anything with less than 2 dice blocks. And often you want to move first, because if you fail a block, then, well, you're kind of out of it. This is 2 red dice. It means the opponent gets to choose out some, so you pretty much need 2 blocks to come on. Also just going to push the push, and then you can get downs. So it's very dangerous to go for red dice. Thing is, orcs, like my team is. Oh no, we don't have. Oh no, armor values aren't even taken into account yet. Do I want to? No, I don't want to get in. I still don't think I want to get into blocking range. I think I just want to kind of zone them out. Do I want... I don't think I want to zone them out with my catcher, though. Which side am I favoring? This side looks to have more goblins, so we'll favor this side. Usually you favor a side. That's usually the side you're going to take your ball carrier to. Put a linesman there. Oops. We could actually do that. It would get us an extra SP. Would that give us an SP though? Because I'm not sure if we're even at that point in the game. Sometimes I do stuff like that, but I don't think I'm going to here. Because like I said, it's not a team I'm not worried about. Okay, yep, fine. Oh, I should have saved a guy to blitz with. Oh, this guy can still blitz. But he can pretty much only blitz a half orc. But we'll hold on to him. And yeah, we'll even keep our catcher on the side. So now we can go into our blocks. Like I said, we want to do this first just in case we get unlucky blocks. So we have a chance to get more dice blocks. Oh, see, that's a crappy dice roll. If you have 2 dice and you get a double push, it's always really, like, sad. So we wanna... We do, sadly, have to follow, which means we're probably not going to get 2 dice blocks for that other orc. Yeah, shut up. 2 dice on this. Perfect, so we do get our first block, so when you block, you have a chance to push people. We want to push them there, and we want to follow him. Pretty much if you don't follow a player in, when he gets up, he can move immediately. Oh, I stunned him. So pretty much stuns means he can't get up for 2 turns. That's always nice. That's risky. If I would have moved my players in, which I didn't really want to do, could have got 2 dice. Now let's open up my players. That was a really bad idea, just to get 2 dice. But. See, We have no rerolls, so that's a double down.
How are they
My
going
player
to
was
catch
stunned.
or run with a ball if they're constantly writhing around on the ground?
Yeah, see, like, that hasn't caused me to get it down, so I don't know if they changed that, but, like, that's the whole game, pretty much. I guess I could charge that goblin. I like making sure I use my blitzes, especially when you have some squishy characters like goblins to consider. One thing I can do, I can stay. With blitzing, you always want to stay because then you can always move afterwards. You will stun another one. And then what we can do is we can move back here. So he can't move into us. So. Like I said, we don't want to let the orcs bash us. Generally a disadvantage when you're the squishy human team. Especially because the black orcs get 2 dices.
Now that's a holding maneuver if ever I saw one.
So, perfect. So that's 2 red die. That's a 2 die, but you always want to stand up your players first. No, stand up. You do have to declare blitz before you stand up, which I think they made it a lot better, because unless you knew actually how it worked, you'd never actually get your blitzes. So, I'm surprised he moved in on that, because that gives me a... Oh no. It doesn't? Oh, because that's a catcher. So if I used him, I'd get 2 dice. But anyway, I want to clean up over here first.
Unity is strength.
Perfect. They should have dodge, but I'm not sure if they're going to take that into account. I will follow, actually. Because that's one way to sneak yourself out of a block. Oh, that's a catcher, that's why. But he should... Oh, okay, because he's still in on there. Okay. I'm probably going to blitz there, but... Why is that 2 double red skulls? Am I not counting with... Oh, okay, I'm... I always forget about that right click thing. Yes. Here. Actually, I guess I should have smacked him the other way. That's my bad. My bad. Like I said, I haven't played in a while. Ooh, doing it that way actually is a good. Because then I can run my catcher that way. Yep, that's fine. I wish I would have pushed them the other way. That would have made everything a million times easier for me. But I guess they're probably not going to knock my ogre down either way, but... Still. See, no, that's just a 1. I guess it was a 1 die either way. Well, since this doesn't really, downs don't do anything anymore, may as well. Yep, definitely follow him.
This player, the attacker, smells weakness.
Perfect. Let's knock him down here. And I guess we'll follow. Because he'll still have an area where he can walk. So I want to run my catcher all the way up. So one thing you can do is you could try to count out people's movement allowances, but I don't think I can really that easily run out of them. So pretty much have to blitz him if I want to go anywhere.
He's coming to help his buddy. That's gonna hurt.
And I don't want to follow.
He's on him now, like a halfling
Oops.
on a hot dinner.
Shoot, I did sick follow, didn't I? So now I'd have to dodge, but... Anyway, I guess we can just go here. Kind of a misclick there. But I guess I have this catcher I can throw to. The only thing is, like, they can intercept it because there's so many orcs, but luckily most of these orcs don't have that much agility. But like I said, they haven't thrown agility in here yet, so it's just really weird until they like let you get full reign. They introduce like one stat at a time.
Too easy.
Yep.
And
Boom. The only thing is, the blitzers have blocks, so double dies are good. Just punched them. I love the new mechanics for that. They look really nice. Yeah, he gets 2 die because there's 2 goblins. Yeah. Boom. So like he had blocked, so double block.
bell polishing cream.
See, like that's a turnover for them, but not for me. It's kind of silly.
Orpidas, McMurdy's, Bank of Altdorf, even Bloodweiser. None of the big corporations were interested. JJ took the only offer he could.
But now they've got financial backing, they can qualify for the new NAF. So here we are. See how they do.
How can I clear these tackle zones? Pretty much only have to really clear... Oops, shoot. Pretty much only have to clear this guy.
Will the big one manage to lay out an opponent of half his strength?
Yeah, we'll follow.
It reminds me of the famous story of Nurgling and the Great Unclean One. But this time, no miracles.
So, well, I may as well stat him up. And we'll smack. Oh! See, I hate having catchers on my team. That's why I don't like, because the catchers are so bad. You want to go for block. Like, I just like going for blocks because you can chance of injuring players and stuff. But
That player is looking rather smug for remaining upright. Pride comes before a fall.
just kind of trying to use my players to block. And may as well go for the throw. So the bad thing is, if he fumbles it and doesn't catch it, it's even a long pass.
Such a long-distance throw is always risky, inaccurate, easy to intercept.
Nice.
That's a touchdown! I'm so excited my heart nearly started. An extremely fast first touchdown. The other team must wake up.
That is the thing about humans, is you can be semi-bashy and still throw. However, you can still bash as elves as well, and they're actually good. So this is actually showing you where the ball can roll. Again, before they just assumed you knew how to play. So these are random events.
Listen, normally the fans are quite furious. It takes them at least 3 to 4 games to get them properly psychotic.
So pretty much players run on the field and slam random players. So yeah. So that kind of was to my benefit. I don't know why he'd go there. He already has 2 dice.
That little creature's pretty hard to tackle, you know.
Yeah.
And it can be thrown by a troll.
Also, there's normally also a comp box showing what the dice are. I'd like to know that, but like I said, first couple games we don't really know too much what's going on. Till he has to get fully into the swing of things. 2 dice, so I think that's the end of their turn. Nope. I don't know how this works now, if those aren't turnovers. It makes no sense to me.
Anytime soon. Hey, Jim, who's that Weasley kid hanging around the Reavers' dugout, staring daggers in the back of the coach?
You mean the goblin? The little fella? I think that's the new assistant. He used to work at Passtown.
Goblin working for a Hume team? Looks like these sponsors, these bell polishers, want more than just the name on the kit, Jim. It's every coach's worst nightmare when the sponsor wants to be involved.
Yeah, I'll just... Okay, so... Want to stand up to that guy? God. Let's get our... pressure their goblin a little bit. I have these catchers, so I might as well use them. And put some pressure on some of their players. It's a 1 dice. Could blitz their goblin just to be a jerk. And I like being a jerk, generally.
That's it! Get in their face!
Yeah. Do I want to... I'm gonna stay. So I can get another player up kind of in their grill. See if I get another touchdown, because yeah, I can get SPP possibly from this, so... Yeah, let's smash Splig.
Oh dear. I hope that player has written a will, Bob.
Written?
Yeah, we'll follow here. Goblins have low armor value as well, so they generally get injured quite a bit easier. Oh, that's so two characters so far back. That's one thing I don't like is when they put characters so far back. This is a bashy team. I don't need characters this far back. It's better to have them be ready for the run up. And it fielded both my throwers as well, which is kind of meh, but whatever. So yeah, I'm really not that worried about that goblin passing the ball and them charging up the field, but I guess I could put a little bit of defense in case that happens. For some reason. Okay.
That one's got fists.
Throw my block here. And follow. It's not going to stay back.
The dog wins the fight. Not this time.
And we can go 1 dice block. Both down. Oh, nice, I stunned them. This normally wouldn't happen. Orcs don't get stunned that easily. That's one of their advantages. And that should be all my players. It should have ended the turn automatically because I have no players who can actually move. But okay, he's moving his battle carrier next to my blitzer. Generally not considered a very good move. Okay. I like the sim. They did a good job making it look nice, though. It looks really fancy and cool. Nice.
With fists flailing, he's following up,
Nice.
hoping to get the knockdown next time.
That orc got up. That's their. Is that a blitzer? That's a thrower. I thought so, because he's deep. So turn 5. So I could go for injuries, but I may as well try for my 2 dices.
No, that weedy fella's gonna get splatted. Oh, I'm excited, Jim.
I'm gonna stay.
With arms like tree trunks, there was only going to be one result in that sight.
Another stunned. Let's just stand this guy up. Stand this guy up as well. Thing is, I want to send my blitz in just in case I need it. Move this guy up. And we won't move this guy, that guy yet, just in case we need him. So yeah, just in case we get some kind of like double push. Perfect. Let's push him away.
That's the way. Get him around.
See if we can get a good bounce of the ball. Not ideal. Perfect. So now we want to go as far away as their players as we can. Just here. You never want to go right on the edge because then they can be pushed out. But yeah, pretty much as far as it can get. Oops. No, we don't really want to throw, believe it or not. So we actually aren't. Unless if we get blitz there for 2 days. I guess that's fine. Try and knock him down. Perfect. Knock him where my other guy is. We'll follow. Just so if he gets up, we can 2 dice him again. And just in case... The Goblin's the only guy who could reach our guy, so just in case that Goblin tries to get tricksy and try to dodge out, well, I'll make sure he doesn't get the chance. So... So yeah, we're just smashing this orc team, but the computer's just not making very good calls in general. Yeah. Push me towards his players. I can see that.
I should probably say something meaningful to all our Cabalvision viewers. All I can think of is splat.
So
That team should avoid physical confrontation.
he attacked me. I guess that's a lineman, so. Okay. So I guess we can go for our blocks. Follow. Like I said, I'm not sure if we can get injuries, but if we can, go for the SP. Doesn't look like anybody's gotten injured yet, so.
Fair fights can be so overrated. There's always room in sport for a scrap like this.
Well, it probably won't matter because I'm just gonna run into the touchdown zone. So.
Result in that spat.
Is this a 2 dice? Oh, he gets +1 strength, so it won't be. We could charge here. See if we get our thrower some SP. And then we'll just run it. Whatever, follow. Orcs aren't a good team to try to get injuries against. But, yeah, run her in.
The losing team needs to get back in the match, or else they're going to get slaughtered. In both senses of the word.
So, our cheerleaders cheerleading the way. So, get her up. Another pitch invasion?
I can tell you, isn't that an ogre down there in the crowd?
Holy crap, that's a lot of pitch
That
invasions.
big fellow wearing the suit and the shades.
Oh, that's one of the Kabasi brothers. You don't mess with them, Joe. Unless you want your vital bits pulled off and eaten in front of your wife. They're not the cuddly type of ogre like Morgan Thorg. You won't see them on the front of a cereal box or doing road safety commercials.
Rings a bell. Weren't the Kabasi brothers investors in Griff's failed aftershave emporium?
Griff screwed over the Kabasi brothers? No wonder he's hiding.
Yeah, so these pitch invasions really make the game interesting. I'm almost just tempted to just like end
Count those teeth, Joe.
some of these matches.
They'll have to
Ooh,
pick up
is
most
this?
of them off the ground
This is
in
a
second
blitzer. You
time.
can tell by the block symbol there. So
That's
we
a
can't go
strike
for
made
the
with technique and precision. It's not always about
another
sheer
stunt
muscle.
character. Yeah, I guess it's fine.
More the merrier.
I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know why he threw his thrower way up here, but whatever. We'll move in there. She's gonna need 2 dice here, right? Yes, 2 dice.
Let's see what the
Is that a turnover? Like, it should be a turnover. I just don't get this. I don't like this introduction. It's giving me a whole bad taste in my mouth. Please be blitzer. Perfect. That's what I thought I sent up there. Perfect. End turn. And next turn, if the opponent can't do anything, we'll just end our turn. I can't understand this. Like, put your ball carrier right beside the player thing.
Come on, guys, together.
Perfect.
I can't see a sign saying slippery slope.
So he went for a go for it and failed it. I just don't like that there's no turnovers anymore. Like, why?
I think it's the knee that gave out.
Why take out the turnovers? That was the fun part of the game.
Off times at any rate.
Like, I don't even want to play this game almost if they took out the turnover thing, because it'd be so weird. And there's no risk management if they take out turnovers. Yeah, weird. So, I'm just gonna see if I can get a touchdown. Probably don't think I can, but
forced possession away from the ball holder.
that is a blitzer, so...
They've left the ball carrier exposed. There could be a counter-strike.
Oh, really? I can't blitz and... I was hoping he'd fall down. Because I can't blitz and throw. So, oh, whatever, intern. Oh wait, actually I could have. Because I forgot there's one more turn. I thought that was turn 8. But it wasn't. Because they went first. Yeah. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. They don't seem like they're going to be doing anything about it. Oh, okay, they will do a little bit. So. I'm going to win anyway, so. I don't know, Blood Bowl doesn't seem to be have the spunk in the ride that it used to for me. But I think it's just having to play as humans is what totally turned me off. Like, you should be able to pick your race on the intro, and not be forced into humans. And I know that they're trying to, like, make the game more friendly to give people an introduction to it, but... Oh no, I was right, I wouldn't get another turn. So... But I just don't like that they force you into playing humans. It's so against what Blood Bowl's about to me. So...
They've kicked the ball to the opponents. Now
and if they're making me play humans, I don't even think I'll be that interested. I wonder if I can just end my turns and end this match and then see. Because I don't think they can score 2 touchdowns. We'll see. Just as a test. See how smart the computer is. Or actually, well, I'll just charge them. Let's charge up the ball carrier all out. See what happens.
This player likes to be well assisted in a fight.
Okay.
Good call. Intimidation is the key. That's one of my strengths when I was still playing.
Perfect. Because it's always your goal to get smashed by the goblin. Can't quite blitz them.
They've got the advantage, but there is no sure
Ooh.
thing in Blood Bowl.
Now I can't even dodge out.
That's it.
But-
Force him back and then pow!
I could have blitzed there and tried to charge him, but I'm really not that worried about it. Follow.
That is so close to the world of hurt.
Because I really don't think he's going to try to go for a throw. Let's do going for it. If I knock him down, it'll give me a lot better lane. Even just pushing him out of the way is fine. Follow for sure.
That player is looking rather smug for remaining upright. Pride comes before a fall.
Oh, I guess Oh, because that orc is miscounted, but that's fine. Go there. Smash this goblin.
The attacker has an assist.
Oops, shoot, I picked the wrong... I'm just trying to play fast now because I just want to get it over with. And that's the thing, is you shouldn't be Blood Bowl to try to get stuff over with. Bolt down, Blitzer. Yeah, we'll do one going for it, whatever.
That's a GFR. Those less educated amongst you.
And yeah, should have been a turnover.
Great feat
Like,
of ineptitude.
that's just horrible. Why not give turnovers? Like, they take it out of the game entirely? Pretty much any time one of your players fell on your turn, it was a guaranteed turnover no matter what. So, which made, like I said, risk management made you think out your moves, make them very important what you pick. But now it doesn't even matter. Plus it took out the chat box, which is, or is it here? Yeah, so you can't open the chat box. Which chat box had all the instant information about like what was rolled and stuff. So I don't think Blood Bowl's a game about babying people. Like, the rules aren't that complicated. You can figure them out, or you can read the rulebook. I don't want to play for an hour with limited rules with a team I don't want, because they want to institute... Is this a catcher? It is. I think it is. Which I can't really blitz with the catcher that easily. Good they didn't even stand up the goblin. Yeah, I'll push him out of the way. Follow for sure.
Fizz is flailing. He's following up, hoping to get the knockdown next time.
Smack him.
Fun, especially if the ball holder goes down.
Guess I follow.
Look, Twinkle Toes there.
Stand up. Stand up. And I would normally smash those goblins, but like I said, really not that worried about this game. Just want to get it over with, see if I have to keep playing humans. So, if I do, I'm going to be like, meh. Let's make sure he can't go anywhere.
They'll need to get rid of the ball, now there's pressure on them.
Yeah. I guess I'll show you guys a 2-dice block. So, picks them and they pick it. So that wasn't that bad. I got double bolt down. So, and stun their player. Nice. So, what's he gonna do? Gonna block his ball carrier? Like, that would make that a 1-dice block.
The carrier himself blocks? That's really risky.
Not really.
Annoyance to deal with.
That's actually an advantage to me. Part of the reason I did it. So now his ball carrier's not gonna move. Aww. Like I said, goal is to just stop them from scoring 2. So.
If the Reavers are to make a comeback, then this is the season to do.
Is this a catcher or throw? That's a
Cabalvision
throw.
HD has got the match-going public interested in Blood Bowl again. Ratings are up.
My ratings are up, Jim?
Stand up.
Oh, that's brilliant news. I can afford that warpstone tooth now. Dental plans are so expensive.
That's right, Bob. Bigger ratings means more cash. We all know the team is stony broke. An influx of gold pieces into the game this season could help the Reikland
Double
Reavers
block.
out of crippling debt.
Yeah.
Is crippling debt like crippling halflings, Jim?
Crippling debt like crippling happens. It's another good Blood Bowl
I
joke.
don't know much about it. What I do know is that without a sponsor, the Reavers won't be able to play in the new conference system all the other teams have signed up to.
Nice.
They better keep those bell polishers happy.
Follow.
Now it's move freely.
Gonna move this guy in here. To stop them from moving.
Put some pressure on the ball carrier. Move quicker.
Let's just make it like just a mess in here for... So that's a going for it? I like when they get out, they put their helmet on. Oh, I totally forgot about this guy too, didn't I? Yeah, looks like it. He's just a catcher, so it doesn't much matter. Like I said, I could attack those goblins, but I'm not really that worried about it. Stand him up, and the turn.
It's a block. Let's hope
Perfect.
Nuffle is smiling.
I don't really care if he pushes my guy out, so...
Nuffle's always smiling.
So yeah, you got out, you get hit by the crowd. Block, knock that guy down. Stun. Like, this is a ridiculous number of stuns for a orc team. Knock the guy down. Okay, finally get a move that's not a down. Okay, there you go. That gets pressure off the goblin. Knock them both down. Is he gonna move his lineman? Nope. Okay. So I could do that, but I think just this is what to do that. There's only one place you can go. I may as well follow. It's kind of a bad place to follow too, but
just one more step.
ooh, now that kind of gets me into a bad thing, bad way. Whatever, I'll do the block.
Nuffle's balls, Jim.
Perfect.
They're going for the ball.
And then follow for sure. See if you can get the ball.
Headshot.
If you follow, you get a second chance to pick up the ball. Ball bounced out, so it just gets pushed back in. And he didn't get it, but he didn't blitz, so... oh well. Let's blitz here. 2 dice. Go follow. And you can use the other guy to start building a cage. Could actually use this guy in my cage. Yeah, I guess do it that way. Yeah, I can't even move my ball carrier at all. He's right in the thick of it. Yeah, I guess it's getting a lot of players in there, so not bad. Plan. I don't even want to stand that guy up because he could get knocked out. Stand this guy up. Stand my ogre up. Yeah, I think we'll call that a turn. I just want to end this game, so I have to see if I keep playing as these humans or what happens.
Oh, that's a good tackle. Now, can they capitalize on this?
No, it wasn't a good tackle. It's just gonna give me the... So what you can do is, I think I can actually push their goblin out. Yeah, we'll follow.
Look at all these players sitting down.
So now the goblin gets
There'll be trouble with the unions if this
pounded. Guess we really need to knock him down so we can run to the end zone. I'm gonna stay.
into the crowd they go.
Oh, okay. So the goblin got pushed out. Not the character you think got pushed out, just like goblin. Oh, I can't quite. Ooh, can you go for it though? Oops. No, he can't quite reach. Oh, because that's his lineman. Just run there then. Perfect. One thing you can actually do is you can just wait in the end zone for the game to end instead of scoring. So they're a blitz, push them here, follow them. And just stop there, orcs move it up. Well, I guess I should put a guy on that guy over there. Oh well, not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. 14. Just can't believe how horrible they made the computer. Like, there's no challenge here at all. Absolutely no challenge, and that's the fun of it. I like playing against a computer. The computer used to be at least a semblance of challenge. Like, there's just nothing here.
That last burst of speed. It's risky.
That player is about to get punched above and below the belt.
The goblin.
At the same time.
I just went going for it, it's fine. I think as he falls, I lose my blitz. Perfect. I didn't want to go for the double down because he is blitzed, so I could... yeah, I may as well get another touchdown. Now I can definitely just end the game because they definitely can't get
This looks like
3 touchdowns.
They can't catch up such a big gap.
Exactly.
Important thing, gotta keep
there again.
the ball, not lose it. Strike back would be terrible.
That's a really good kick, too. Kicks right on the line can sometimes be good, but if it bounces in, your opponent gets to pick which player gets the ball, which can be really bad. So.
The goblins got the ball. This should be good for a laugh.
Goblins are probably won't. Actually, no, their throwers are good ball carriers too. But okay, so it's 15. Should be a down, but it's not. Weird. I don't know why not. Gonna go for the push.
Wait a minute. If the Reavers have got a sponsor, they can use their home stadium, the famous Altdorf Old Bowl. Why ain't they there?
It's not there anymore, Bob. When the Reavers got kicked out of the stadium back in '09 due to crippling debt, some property company called Under Empire Limited took it over and promptly dug up the astrogranite so that they could repaint the surface or something. It hasn't been used for Blood Bowl for several seasons now. There are rumors going around it's going to be rather a nice estate with good transport links, a community centre, and a pretty park for the children.
Yeah. It's not a Blood Bowl stadium anymore.
Haha, here's some friends.
So, yeah. Really disappointed by the fact that the turnovers aren't end of turn anymore. That's just very disappointing. I thought it was just for that first tutorial mission, but it's not. So, I don't know. I'll go play Legendary Edition. And turn.
An incredible match! I thought my heart would almost beat on more than one occasion.
Yeah, just not in it to play as the humans. They didn't do a roll for that. Did tell you about fan factor. Yeah.
I'm mildly impressed, Jim. But has the coach got what it takes when Swimmer shuffles back off to retirement? Now the Kabasi brothers are on the case. They're gonna target the Reavers until Griff comes out of hiding.
Which makes it all great viewing for us, Bob. Right. The feedback on anti-social media network Twerper is that we've talked a lot about the Reavers. And some viewers want to know about the other teams. Ugh.
It's a mixed bag, Joe. Scout Die are the ones to watch. Still led by that craggy old orc, Farah Ghoul Chewer. The Warhammers are consistently good, and the Skaven Blight Scramblers have been... okay. If I was a betting ogre, and I am, then I'd splash the cash on the Nagaroth Nightmares. I've heard from insiders in their camp. Their new training regime is murder. Quite literally murder. And it's made them thirsty for more on the Blood Bowl field.
Thanks, Bob. If you would like to join in the conversation, then we have all the tools of anti-social media at our disposal, including Facetome and Twerper. Reavers fans, please send us your thoughts and theories on the latest developments, and we'll show some of these twerps live on air. You can find us on our Twerper feed at Jim and Bob #comebackgriff.
I can't wait to see these twerps, Jim. If Blood Bowl fans have taught me just one thing, it's that everyone has an opinion.
I'm sure their views will all be fair and balanced, Bob.
Don't say fair and balanced around me, Jim. You know I used to work for the Wolf Network. Still gives me nightmares.
So yeah, it seems like we're gonna have to keep playing as the Reikland Reavers against several teams. So like I could play the
Regular
league,
season
but
is in full swing. Come join us.
like I don't want to play an online league. Like it's not my thing. I like playing the computer because the community used to be good. The community used to be fun. You don't have to worry about like the main thing is players can take forever to play. So a game itself can be well over an hour long. But anyway, guys, this should give you a taste of Blood Bowl. If you think it's something you're interested in, I definitely recommend picking it up. Or you can also pick up one of the older Blood Bowls, be a little bit cheaper. However, I think a lot of the players are going to be moving to this as the platform for the future. So investment in this Blood Bowl will be an investment in the future. So I'd highly recommend getting the second one. But anyway, guys, thanks for coming out for Blood Bowl, and let me know what you think. But yeah, the way they have the rules changed, it's not the same. Like, they don't follow the original Blood Bowl rules. And I don't like that. I think the game should follow the Blood Bowl rules. Plus, I don't like that the campaign babies you. Like, I'm not a baby. I know how to play Blood Bowl. I played hundreds of games of Blood Bowl. Hundreds. So, I know the rules. And just games like that make me play bad, 'cause it's like I don't actually have to focus and play very good. I just gotta play sloppily and whatever, play my players wherever, because I couldn't lose. They hadn't got a touchdown. There's no chance they'd get a touchdown. The computer didn't even try. They didn't even stand up their players half the time. So anyway, guys, thanks for coming out for Let's Play, and we'll be back in the next one for more. Thanks, guys. Later.